Okay, so I have a huge oh wow, they walk by when I'm talking in video. So irritating and annoying, I swear. Okay, anyways. So the truths that need to come out, or or you could say the legends, myth stories. I don't know. I like both I like both options here. The one is John C's real story, John C. Donnie. Um, because I don't think the real story has been told. And it's the same thing. Like the way I asked for Maya's story to be told in both incarnations. Same thing. John C's story to be told with absolutely every detail you can possibly think of. Obviously, use your intuition because bad people are also going to be reading it. So, like, you guys know what to do. You guys know how to say this stuff. You guys are much better at it than I am. Yeah, and just in detail about everyone there, all the good characters, all the villainous characters, and yeah. I just was loud because I'm just getting mad now because they're just trying to ruin my video, and I have a huge problem with that. So, I'm going to be louder than them. I might be. Who knows? Anyways, okay, so that's it. John C's story is one. And it was backstabbing, obviously. I believe it was backstabbing, so there's that. And next is Velu Nachiyar and Ayanar's story. I do believe they were alive at the same time. So their story, once again, like for all the stories, just talk about all the characters, the good, the bad, the kids, the babies. Because they said John C had one kid. No, she adopted a lot, honey. She adopted a lot. And you can also talk about the kid that's always on her back. I mean, obviously she had several on. I believe that she took several kids to war only because they would bawl their eyes out when she was at war, to the point where the doctors, the medical personnel there self said, people walking by trying to make noise. Okay, anyways. Said that the child would die if they leave the child alone. Like, it was worse when the child was alone than when at war. Like, it was dangerous for the child's health to be alone more than to be in war with their mother. Because apparently John C got since she had a baby with her or a child with her, she got more fierce on the battlefield because you have to protect the baby, and some people would go for the baby and she would just smack and kill them. Like, it was worse than it would be for them than if she was alone, right? And yeah, so she probably took several with her. But yeah, so you can talk about those kids. And fucking so mad. Anyways, okay, there's that. So just like everything like that I said for Maya's story, just go do that for all the stories, and I might just add like bits of information, like specific types of information that I would want you to add. I'm trying to overpower their voices right now because they're just annoying. And also, there's, I think, Agathir. I'm not sure. I do want Agathir's story to come out. I'm not sure if they're good or bad. However, I do want that story to come out. And also and also the true story, or you can call it legend myth, of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates. I do know that, I mean, online it says that like one taught the other and the other gave the knowledge to their other student. So just say the original story and the actual relationship between the three. If it is that, then let it be so. If it's not, then it's something else and it's cool. Ooh, this one. I think when I was blabbering and I had my period, I really like blabbered this story of creation, like how everything was created. Like there's this one god that met another god, and they made a lot of god babies. So you can go into more detail of that and how the ultimate terrorist, how that this mad up here. They have no life. Anyways, why don't they just leave? Anyways, which they're actually doing. Anyways, okay, how the ultimate terrorist basically ruined everything, and basically made one of the gods commit suicide. Sad. Please don't commit suicide. So that story, but everything basically, every single detail you can think of. I'm just excited for when all these stories come out. Okay, and also, okay, next, you could also decode all the religious texts. Okay, I understand that you guys don't want like the evil nonsenses to have these stories either, to have the decoded versions. So like honestly, decode it as much as possible, but like without them having too much information. But honestly, apparently everybody has telepathy now. All bad people, all bad souls have telepathy, so that's great. But I think Abi's Army and Virtual Warriors know what I'm trying to get at. Because I need you guys to have all the information possible. I can't have you guys can guess and have fun in games, but the thing is, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like at the end of the day, I want you guys to be able to have these. It's not about you being right or wrong about the codes. It's about the fact that I need you guys to have these, to know what the Bible actually means, what the Bhagavad Gita actually means, and what the Quran is actually trying to tell you, and what any other religious texts are trying to tell you. That's all. Like, you know, you want to understand it, right? That's all. And they would like to give, like Abi's Army of Virtual Warriors, I just want them to be able to give you different perceptions of it, but like actual like good perceptions of it that are good, yeah, rather than, oh, show me the other cheek so I can slap you. God doesn't say that. What the heck? What? No, someone slaps you, slap them back. Double kaka, man. Okay, anyways. Okay, that's done. I said just enough for everyone. Good to know. Terrorists walking by. That bad souls know every. Yeah, you guys decide. You know what to do. Intuition. How Mother Nature, the story of how Mother Nature, or the truth of how Mother Nature lost her powers of controlling Earth's elements, because clearly, as of now, she doesn't have those. Someone else may be trying to possess the Earth's elements. Okay, that's okay. And then next one is, I'm not saying I'm Shakti, but how it came about, how they made Shakti start ending her own soul, made her make the choice to end her soul, like to begin ending her soul. And the only way to not replenish it, but to make sure that it doesn't continue ending, is to make sure she constantly eats, she or he, because Shakti could have been reincarnated as a boy and a girl as many times, right? So yeah. Urvasi. Okay, Urvasi's story, and all the good and bad and everything, absolutely everything, because the truth, right? Or the true legend, myth. Rudrama Devi story, because I don't believe that the movie is accurate. I don't. I have the completely different theory, and I know the world has a completely different theory now. I'm not trying to target anybody, I'm just saying. So that, and please highlight who betrayed her. And oh, you know what I would love you guys to do for each story, guys? Okay, girls, any pronoun. I need to find pronouns for the any pronoun part. Okay, sorry. Am I being offensive? I hope I'm not. Okay. So for each story, I'm not trying to put the cut to anybody, but look at the mistakes these characters did in these stories, like moral of the story. Because Appa bought a kutti storybook. Okay, Dakkan is moral part, okay? So basically, Appa used to buy me these kutti Tamil kathas, right? And I didn't know Appa was buying it then, right? But I always wanted to read it with Appa, right? To practice my Tamil and stuff. When I was like 4. And anyways, hope they die in a hole. Do you see why I wanted them to die in a hole? Okay, anyways, so he bought me these kurti kathas, and at the end of each kurti katha there'll be a moral in Tamil, and like there'll be a moral to each story basically. And so for each one, what you guys can do is basically tell them lessons for each story and the morals, and basically what they can learn from it. Everything that they could learn from this, so history doesn't have to repeat itself. Because time shit is walking right now. The things that are trying to take time back, turn time back. I don't want to waste my breath on them. It's so fucking annoying. I don't want to have to talk about them. They shouldn't be near me. Like, straight up, they shouldn't be. And I've had it up to here. Whew. Anyways. I just do not want to waste my time on them anymore. Because I've had it. Like, this is my video. I shouldn't be having to talk about them in this. Do you know how obnoxious they are? It's very disgusting. Next. Okay. So next is Salim. Okay, the relationship between Prince Salim and Anarkali. Because I don't believe Anarkali had a relationship with Prince Salim's father. There's a huge age difference there that I don't approve of. So no, absolutely not. So the actual relationship with Prince Salim and Anarkali. So sad. Oh. An entire kingdom had to stop Prince Salim. I call Salim, I see him as a father figure. An entire kingdom had to stop Prince Salim from getting to Anarkali, so she wouldn't get killed. That's his love. Salim and Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan was adopted. He was an birth son. This is what I believe. And Anarkali told Salim to adopt him. Why did she? Because she's too nice. Abhi's army, don't be too nice. I'm not too nice. Right now. No. Okay, so Salim and Shah Jahan, what is their relationship like? Like, hone in on their relationship. Just hone in on it. Mar gaya. Anyways. Avan mar gaya. Naila mar gaya. Naan avan lai. Avan mar gaya. Is that a movie name? Did I just say a movie name randomly? Anyways, I don't know. Basically, I was gonna say Marga Sala or whatever, and now my accent changed again. Yo, I'm speaking sort of proper Hindi, at least, and then it goes to some next shit. Okay. And then the love story, the seventh or whatever wonder of the world. Shah Jahan and Mumtaz's relationship. Hone in on it. I can't. Do not talk about them. They're annoying. Okay. Anyways. Just ruin their lives instead. Okay. This story. Okay. This myth, legend. How the night became dark. Because I do believe that at one point in time, it was all light. It was all day. Like 24/7, it was day. And I think the next two stories might be interconnected with the first one I'm saying. So it's how the moon lost its shine, how it lost its light. Because before, I do think that there was a white light that was coming down on the earth, and yeah, it wasn't there afterwards. Now they're getting the kids to yell because they think I'm not gonna yell. And honey, you don't know me. Whew. How the moon lost its ability at night, or maybe during the day, because if there wasn't, it was light during the entire time. 1 second. Okay. if it was light the entire time, then the moon, I mean, you would still need the moon's light for that. So basically, how the moon lost its light, lost its ability to brighten up the sky. That, and how the moon and the sun became separated. Because I think they used to be in the sky. I mean, they could have been, right, in the sky at the same time. And how the moon is only 12 hours in the sun, 12 hours in the sun, 12 hours during the day, and then what am I saying? They can't be near me. They just can't. I just have this huge thing. They cannot be near me. So how the moon is basically up for half the day, and how the sun is up for the other half of the day. Ooh, another story I just want to add. Why isn't the moon in the sky? Why don't we see the moon in the sky every night? You can say it's a legend, you can say it's the truth. I don't care. I need the story to be out. That's it. Okay, next part.